Good Friday morning, everybody. Welcome to TRS Live Podcast. We're here with Andrew from the Pew Pew department, and I am Matt Trotz. Hey, listen up. I'm going to tell everybody this a number of times. This is what our plan for today is. Andrew's going to tell you about some things he's got going on in the firearms department here for the Real Shot. And then at some point, we are actually going to get off of Facebook and Andy, producer, who is also here, say good morning, Andy.
Good morning.
Will drop a link to Fix TV. Now, remember this, all Real Shot stuff, well, majority of Real Shot stuff on Fix TV is free for you to watch. So what we're going to do is he's actually got a couple of pew-pews in the room right now, and we can't show those on Facebook because Facebook will,
Yep.
they'll ixnay the platform. So when we get into the actual grip and rip of the pew-pews that are in the room, they're only going to be on fixed TV. So we're going to talk about a couple of things, and then, in about 10 minutes, we're going to be exclusively on fixed TV just for this reason. And that's one thing that, we got to reiterate to the fans is most Thursdays at 2 p.m., we try to go live from the pew-pew department.
Yeah, go over the products.
And go over the products. Stuff. And that's where you get more in-depth. That's where you do a great job. So people can watch that. Again, it's free. They just have to be on the fixed TV platform.
Let's repeat that. I know there's a lot of platforms out there. Fix is something that the owner of the Real Shot owns. This is our platform. It's not some random platform we're making you click on.
Right.
It's going to be free to watch for most Real Shot stuff. This link that Andy's going to have that we can switch over to is so we can show and talk about things and get to the nitty gritty. Click the link. It's free. Shoot over there. You might find some other content too that you may have missed.
Yes. So yeah, and all past TRS Live shows are on there. Podcasts are on there. When Mike's in here, we have had Nick on here. We've had Justin usually here. He's out muskie fishing right now.
Yeah, but having fun. Usually classic boss stuff, right?
Classic boss stuff. It's Friday. But yeah, just so you know, everybody, we're not trying to send you some, like Andrew said, some faraway land. It's our own platform. We control the content that's on there. You don't have to sign up to be a paid member to watch the TRS stuff. So we just wanted to hit on that first. So enough of that kind of stuff. The links are in the chat. They're on Facebook. So if you wouldn't mind, you can also watch it right now on Fixed TV. If you're on Facebook, you click that link and you'll join right along. So okay, before we get into it, we did not do your show yesterday.
We did.
Oh, did you guys? Oh, that's right. I was out, but Scott did it. So what kind of cool stuff do you got rolling right now?
We have been mainly getting more product in as availability has become better. So we've got in some more lever actions. I'm still targeting some of the hard stuff to get. So I'm still looking for the new Ruger-made Marlin guide guns, the 4570s. Those are really popular. We got in some Cimarron Uberti 3030s, new 3030, and 357 44 mags, stuff like that. A lot of brush guns. Came in, we're adding more to the precision and bolt side as well. I've got some more youth rifles on the way, just gearing up for this season basically. So we got a little bit of everything that everyone would need. Ammunition, stockpiling, of course, so we don't find ourselves in a bad spot.
Yep.
Rimfire ammo just arrived. There was a huge order of rimfire ammo, so we've got a bunch of flavors of 22, anywhere from 50 round boxes to 1,400 round tubs. So, and 2 of those are already gone, so I'm gonna have to quickly reorder the tubs.
This is the time of year where we're in and out of hunting seasons. Like turkey season just ended. Now it's fishing season for the most part, but this is the time as a shooter to get used to your new gun. If you're upgrading, to get used to the gun that you're shooting, get on the range, continue to shoot it. So when opening day is here, it's not a surprise. Plus, this is a great time for maintenance.
Yeah, maintenance, everything. You don't want to wait till the last minute when ammo availability is dropping, when no guns you want, when you've been thinking about upgrading, everything. Everybody likes to, not everyone, but a lot of people like to wait till the last second for any of it. And then ammunition. They're running low on ammo. They got a couple boxes left. They haven't sighted in the rifle since last year. Now they go and try to find the same ammo they've been using when it's getting around, towards the fall, and they can't find it.
Yep.
Now is the time when everything's starting to come in to prepare for that. So
I like how you're getting
ahead.
I like how you're getting ahead of the curve with this as well. In the past, due to supply demand, it's been all crap. We just got it in and started in September.
Yeah.
All deer season in Wisconsin, the firearm season starts in November, but I like how you're getting ahead of that. How far out maintenance wise are you right now? Are you pretty caught up? So now's a good time.
Up. Okay. Yeah, now's a great time if you need anything done, anything fixed, new optics mounted, so on and so forth. I don't have a back order. I think I got one work order to do yet, and so it's within the next 2 days. If you brought something in, it'd be getting worked on.
Okay. So for today's topic, you have some things that you wanted to talk about. Can we elude that before we make the jump over to fix?
Yeah. So I brought in a couple of rifles for examples on some of my setups and why. But also I'm going to touch on, with one thing in specific, a new rifle that's releasing that was just announced that some of you may not have heard of, and put my opinion out there on it, and I'm sure you'll have an opinion on this one as well. This is classic, and it's kind of exciting too.
This is some new and crazy stuff. So
it's gonna be fun.
Before we make the leap, anything else you want to tell people about, like what's going on in your department for the store?
Still having sales on Benelli Franke Stoker. So if you need a new shotgun, I would highly advise. It's that people are taking advantage of the sale. Okay. And that's only going to go on as long as I'm able to have it go on. And it's while I have more backstock than I need of some of these shotguns. When I get down to what I need in store only, that sale goes away. And if you've been wanting one of these nice shotguns, or say a Benelli 3.5 inch or M2 or something, and you've been wanting it without paying that $1,700 to $2,000 price tag, now's the time to get it, because those are going to go back up to normal.
Okay. And I know you can't say exactly, but are we talking like a couple $100?
Yeah.
In savings on some?
Yeah, dude, on MSRP to what I'm selling them for, you're talking a good little chunk.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if they call, will you discuss things over the phone, or how?
Yes.
Or
yeah.
do they primarily?
If you shoot us a call, I will talk money and get down to the gritty over the phone. With that being said, too, we still have that 38 special sale going on. It's like 21. I want to say it's like 21.97 or somewhere under $22 for a box of 50 of 38 special. So if you've got some 357, you can shoot your 38. That sale is going to continue going on. And with that being said, if you checked out yesterday's TRS Firearms video, any 357 you purchase in store that can shoot 38 special, or just a 38 special, if the firearm is less than probably about $700, I'll give you a free box of ammo. If it's more than that, I'll give you 2 free boxes of ammo.
Holy smokes! Yeah. No crap.
100
really?
rounds, get them started. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
That's definitely good. Is Will promoting that somehow?
We're putting together a list of stuff to shoot out and getting some banners made for the website.
Emails and stuff. Yeah, that's awesome. Yep. That's a great. Hey, I wanted to point out an area that maybe some of the customers aren't familiar with. The area that's just behind where the customers fill out their FFL. Or is that, say that right? Yeah.
Or they're 4473.
Oh, yeah. What you have, like some discounted or some, what's that? What is that? What's going on in that corner?
It's a discount rack. It's a firearms clearance rack.
Okay.
So right, if you notice, right when you come into the real shot, you look to your right, you've got archery, and then right beyond that is firearms. When you come up to that counter, before you get to all the product down, it'll be down your left side. On that far right side where the computers are, where I'm usually at, there's a clearance rack, and on that clearance rack I'll be randomly adding items, just either old stock or anything, it's all new stuff or ammo that I have a little too much of. So you can find a lot of hot deals over there. We've already sold some optics over there. Quite a bit of ammos went from over there. There's some magazines that'll get put over there, and sometimes I'll just add some things in just to keep people on their toes. Add a random, I'll order 5 of something, put one over there on discount just for fun.
Let's talk about that after the show, because I can work with Megan and maybe get some better signage made up for that corner.
Yeah.
I think it needs to have some better draw to it. That's a cool area. I was looking at some of the products up there, and then I was talking to Justin about that, the store manager, and he's like, man, this is like, Andy does some really nice things in this area. I think people don't pay attention to it enough.
Yeah. There's a lot you can overlook, though. I mean, there's a lot in TRS to find. So
yeah, there really is.
We have a lot of...
And that's one thing that I don't think gets stressed enough, the fact that we buy and sell used equipment. Now, you do that on the firearms side of the world too.
Whole store does. Yep.
Are you pretty selective on what you take, or can you just go over that a little bit?
I mean, I would say I'm selective to the point where it has to be something that can sell.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's a business and it is what it is. And, it's got to be something that's going to sell. So I buy used firearms. I won't buy used optics or electronics, but firearm side, I'll buy it if it's something I'm not going to sit on for 2 years, 3 years. So if you bring in something very odd, I can't guarantee you I'm going to buy it. But most things we'll take off your hands and we'll get it out to someone who's going to use it and take advantage of it. Win-win.
Now, do you also do cash and store credit, or are you just one or the other?
I mean, you can do either one, but it's not really going to be a big difference in price. Now, if you wanted to work out a deal towards trade-in to buy a new firearm, that's a different story.
Yep.
But for you to want, in-store credit and then to leave, and I don't know if you're going to be back in the next 6 months, it's not really going to change what I'm going to offer you.
Yep.
Now, if you said, hey, I really want this rifle, what will you give me for this? That's a little bit different. We can discuss, something at that point.
Okay, I got 2 questions, and then we're going to make the jump, Andrew or
Mm-hmm.
Andy, so be ready for it. The first question I have is, any limits right now on ammunition?
Negative.
No limits.
You could come in here and buy every box of ammo I have.
Okay.
I can replace it right now. That's why I said come in earlier than hunting season. Don't come in at the last second because you have issues, because you haven't been checking your equipment. You don't realize you've only got 2 boxes of shells. You haven't sighted it in.
Yep.
So, yeah.
So I guess that actually turned into another question. How is most deer ammo looking right now? Because 270 was hard to find.
Right now, good.
Okay.
But that's because we're so far out from season.
Yes.
So I can't guarantee that when we get closer to season, there isn't going to be a big run and we're going to be out of luck again, like the previous 2 years. So, but right now, really good. And I'm going to try to do my best to make sure we have plenty of flavors and, Skittles out there for everyone by the time that comes around, so we don't run into that situation.
Yep. Very nice. Yeah. And then my final question for you is, on these shotguns that you're saying we're just looking to kind of make a screaming deal on,
Mm-hmm.
no holds, right? Like holds with money down?
No holds on these ones. These are same day in and out. Unless it is a extenuating circumstance. This is the thing is, and you'll find this with a lot of departments at TRS, is we work with you guys. So if you come in and you talk and there's certain situations, I might just let you hold. But for the most part, no. But talk to us. There's always an option. But you would have to probably put like 40 to 60% in that situation that it's like that.
Well, do you lay away on the firearm side?
No, not currently.
Not currently.
Not currently. And I hate to say it, but some people ruin it for everyone. And I've had a few people in this past year try to do a layaway. I felt bad. I went for it. And then they'd put a small percentage down and they never show up. So now the gun's off of the shelf when somebody else was looking for the same model.
Yes.
Yeah. So it becomes a problem.
Okay. All right.
Now it is something I am considering doing because I have done it in the past. But at that point, we're gonna have to sign some contracts. I mean, it's going to be you put down X amount of percentage to hold a gun, and after 30 days or after X amount of time, it's going to be a contract. And if you don't show up, you're not paying, you're not communicating, and I call you twice, that money's forfeited.
Yep.
That type of thing.
Yeah, and I think we had something in our layaway policy to begin with that stated something like that.
Yeah.
So that makes a lot of sense, especially because we have a awesome selection, but it may not be very deep in some styles or whatever like that, right?
Yeah.
So we have a broad selection,
We
but
have a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're expanding on that. Like I said, I'm missing the stuff that's still hard to get, but trust me when I say that my sales reps know I'm looking for it.
Yep.
So,
all right, always working hard. Okay, everybody, so this is the time where we're going to jump over to Fix, and it's Fix TV. Andrew has dropped a number of links on Facebook, and here's the biggest reason. I'm going to tell you, everybody, one more time. We're doing this because Facebook does not allow us to get into the firearms portion of it with the handheld, all that kind of stuff.
I can't I can't show you things.
Yep.
That to me, I mean, is kind of, you want to see things.
You want to see it. You want to touch it. You want to feel it. You want to see it, the shine, the fit, and all that, the finish. Touchy. So we are now going to jump over to Fix TV. Remember, this show and most of the Real Shot shows are free to view over on Fix TV. So click that link. Go follow us along over there. There's a live chat over there. There is actually the ability for you to join us on the stream as well. If you do have more in-depth questions for Andrew, that the chat, you just don't feel like typing it all out. So we are going to head over to Fix TV. Again, if you are joining us late on Facebook, we're going over there because Andrew actually has some firearms in the podcast room here that he wants to show you. So we're going to go ahead and cut Facebook. So see you later, Facebook. And then we will be live now on Fix TV. So are we good, Andy? Can we get into it? Okay, so we are in the process of moving over to Fix TV. Andy will let me know. Okay, so kind of start setting this up before we actually